Hi everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and today this is going to be our reading for March 2016 Love Tarot for Cancer, for my Cancer friends. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a lot of things coming up now in March. We've got on March 8th the full solar eclipse of the sun in Pisces, which is a sister water sign to you. And then we have the spring equinox or the autumn equinox coming in on March 20th. And then on March 23rd, we have the lunar eclipse in Libra. So balancing of things out. We're bringing in energies towards that came in with the blood full moon in September, and we're culminating it now in this time. So the final releasing of all of the energies and the releasings and the relationships, you who are the sign that leads the way in being an emotional, well-connected sign in your relationships, loving, generous, and of spirit and heart. And so you've really made the effort, and it's been very difficult for you to let some of these relationships go. But on the other hand, those that you keep are really in a strong foundation and very loving. And those that you're open to receiving are going to be fulfilling to you. And really, as you've attracted people into your life, you'll see how it develops into these blossoming friendships and relationships because you've been doing such hard work. I did want you to know I'm open and available for private readings. You can go to akashicinspirations.com, which is my website. I want to take a moment to thank you all for taking your time to watch the videos and to share, like, and subscribe. And if you feel that the readings would resonate with a friend of yours, please feel free to share. One of the things that is coming in with this solar eclipse, it's like we're hitting a reset button, and it's about opening up in a quantum leap manner. We're taking this fiery monkey energy, which is the Chinese New Year, which happened at the new moon in February, and it's kind of like a rocket boost into quantum leaping into our development, our expansion, and our growth. And to assist with that and to work with the energies of Chiron and Pisces, which is the wounded healer. And it's about really going into some deep seated issues that have been arising for you. And it's going to allow that healing energy to come in. And then when we learn these lessons, that's when we quantum leap in our understanding and our awareness and our co-creation. And we're offering a past life regression package. It'll be a 1-hour Skype session with Deborah from Intuitive Deborah, known as Glammy Witch, Ron Schaefer from Simply Intuitive, and congratulations to Ron. He has written and published his first book, which can be purchased on Amazon, and it's called The Intuitive's Tool Belt by Ron Schaefer. You can check it out on Facebook, check out his site, and please support him. It's an awesome achievement to know that somebody's written a book and is now an author. Love that. Just beautiful way of expanding and manifesting. So the 1 hour, the past life regression will incorporate, we'll start a thread on Facebook where we can communicate with you and send you videos and meditations and information regarding your regression. We're supportive 100%. We also, after the past life regression session, if you have questions and more information that we want to assist you with, though, as we come across it and we get information on past lives that are specifically have bearing on what's happening in your life now. And we also want to bring in those lives that were prosperous, happy, and joyous so that you can use those energies to build and to go forward. So again, I'm using my Glastonbury Tarot for the reading this month. And I ask my angels, guides, and master teachers from the Akashics to guide me and channeling the information that is needed for those for March 2016 Love Tarot for those in the sign of Cancer. So let us see what comes out for us. Ooh, and we get the Chariot. So that means movement, but it is a smooth movement. It is a movement based on not physical action necessarily, but channeling the higher spirit and allowing the universe to just flow with you and take you to your desired destination. So this is a beautiful energy. Here we have the Lady of Avalon, the Lady of the Lake, and she is standing upright, fully balanced in this little, looks like could be a precarious rowboat, but there's no oars. So she's going away from a place. She's in her place of healing with this beautiful dark green that she has on, with her blue robe that she's devoted and fully committed and loyal to her focus. And she's, looking straight ahead with this little kind of like a smile on her face, because she knows where she's going. She knows what she's doing, and she understands that she is in the flow of the universe that's going to take her there. And, very nice. So we get the 7. Oh, okay. Archangel Michael in the house. Let's see what else wants to come out for us. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Okay, there's some little... This is where we come into play with the wounded healer here in the middle of the month. But it is all in balance and as it should be. We got 2 more to come out. A lot of work going on here. A lot of work through this, but in a culmination of awesomeness. All right. So as we start out, we're going into that the eclipse of the sun. You're going to be rewarded. This harvest is of all this work that you've done, and this balance that you have been able to achieve, and this healing. And so the 7 of Vesikas, or 7 of Pentacles, is that she's in her beautiful garden. She's already harvesting the fruit in her baskets. She's has a base of creativity and spirituality blended, and she's able to pick and choose those things that bring prosperity into her life, and just is in great gratitude for having received them. And she has done her work. She has nurtured her garden. She has nurtured her relationship, and now she's going to see the fruits of that nurturing. And it could be also nurturing of self. So you see yourself in growth and expansion. And then the third card, sorry, I'm having my coffee. Then the third card that we get is the Judgment with Archangel Michael. And this card is really about you being on your life path and your life purpose, and being in the higher service, and really connecting to that higher self and to the universe and to the divine. And I love that he has his blazing sword of truth is out. So it's really about stepping into your truth and your authenticity, and really shining that light, and being like a beacon. It looks like, like a lighthouse beacon, so that others can see by your example how it is to really be a person who's authentically real and true, and living his mission, living his life purpose, living as to who he truly is. Now, sometimes we need to be, there's some shaking up coming up here. And this is the wounded healer working. This is Cryon's work, the 5 of Staffs, but it is so that you find your place of empowerment, finding your place and using that power to overcome the obstacles that are be coming up. So you're coming from this place of strength. And there is some miscommunication towards the middle of the month, I feel, because, all the figures are facing outward. If the solution to this is if by turning around and getting a different perspective and being in your power, and then turning that power inwards. But if they would just face inward, there would be a communication. There would be a true trinity of working together, of consolidation, and of creating a manner in which you can channel the energies from the divine. So take these lessons as a way for you to turn around, and instead of closing yourself off to others, really open yourself up and have that open communication in your relationships, which I know you as Cancers are fully able and capable of doing. And here you come into your balance. This is what's going to happen. You have the Five of Staffs, which is the action, combined with the swords, the air element, and you'll be able to combine this into one fluid movement. And here we have Bridget with the element. She's the element of fire. She's the goddess of. She's the goddess of sailors, as well as being goddess of the blacksmiths, of the fires of the blacksmith, of molding things. So she's the alchemist here, and she's got her 2 cups, and she has all the elements flowing together. So that's what's going to be bringing into your life, that you're going to incorporate the missing elements from your life. So I feel that some of these elements you've been missing, they're going to now come into your life so that you could create the balance, so that you can find that balance in your relationships. And it could be with business partners, it could be with children, other family members, and what you receive as transformational is the Ace of Cups. So this overflowing energy of love, beauty, devotion, loyalty, friendship, and your cup is just going to overflow. And that is prosperity. That overflowing of love in your life is the creative force, the creative life force in which you can use to create anything that you desire if you have this. And this is where I see, reading it downwards, how you're transformed. It comes swiftly flowing in, and standing and really being in your power. That's what helps you bring that love into your life. And here we have the harvest going through a miscommunication, but really releasing and transforming through the violet flame. Because you see the violet flame all around the swords, and it's really about you imbuing them, all of these thoughts, these negative thoughts, imbuing them with positivity, imbuing your thoughts with creativity, with really passion. I mean, it's such a stark contrast in this card of the deep, deep green of healing and creativity that it takes to be able to make the conscious decision to be a co-creator of your life. And that's what this is. This is taking your power and releasing it so that it can create. And what does it create? It creates the change. Now here is the Tower, but the Tower is a rebirth at the same time. It is a rebirth of the Phoenix. Here is the Phoenix rising. So you are born from the ashes of these miscommunications and all of the, super fiery energies for you guys this month. So I think that's going to be really, it's a counterbalance to the watery emotional energies that you hold. This fire is coming to spur you like a rocket flame. Okay, I see this as a rocket flame, is shooting up into the sky, high above the Tor here. So it's that transformation of self, and a transforming of your relationships. So if you're in a relationship where you thought, when you learn to take yourself and be your authentic self, you're able to really truly stand in your position of power to be able to communicate that to others. Really important. Use that element of emotions and throat chakra and the color blue to be able to speak in a compassionate but firm and loving manner. And then your relationships are going to be transformed into something incredible. It's going to break down all of the old patterns of behaviors, the old patterns of fighting and dramas, and it's going to transform them into a loving and exemplary relationship that you can have with other people. And it's going to be really intense for you guys. Really, really an intense month. But know that you are surrounded and loved. Ask your angels for help. Call in Archangel Michael to be your protector. Work with Bridget, who is the loving mother and feminine aspect. And really just bring them into being. Cover yourself in the blue mantle of the Virgin Mary, and take this energy of the chariot of the balance and self knowledge, and the tools that the high priestess uses is embodied here in this Lady of the Lake. She is a high priestess. She is a leader. She has the quiet strength to carry forward and to get to her destination. And that's how you will be as well. So, wow, very intense. And know that you are loved, and that the universe will provide you with signs of that devotion that it has for you, and help you through this process, and you will come out a magnificent creature of the Phoenix. So look forward to, I will be posting readings on the eclipses for the solar eclipse in the new moon, and the lunar eclipse in the full moon for Libra as well for this month, as I did for the signs, the elemental signs, earth, air, fire, and water. And I send you many blessings. I thank you for watching, subscribing, and following. And if I can be of service and do a private reading for you, please feel free to go to my website and check it out. It's AkashicInspirations.com. I send you blessings for the month of March for my Cancer friends. Namaste.